Hi and welcome. This is Jenny McCormack and I'm just running through our projects for our October card classes. There are two options as we had in September. There is a Christmas winter version and there's also a floral non-Christmas version. So it's the same set of card designs but with obviously the different papers and coordinating cardstock. So I will show you first of all the set for winter, Christmas, and then I'll show you the floral ones. You can buy the class in a box at £24. That includes delivery to you in the UK, half a pack of the papers, all the cardstock, all the die cuts, envelopes and additional cardstock and accessories, so that includes ribbon and gems. You can buy both of them together for £44, or you can have the in-person class, for £27, and then you can add on a second set for additional £20, so you can have £47 in-person class with both packs. Let me crack on and show you the finished projects and also the papers. So there are basically 5 designs but 8 cards. So this is known as a bay window card. It folds flat to post, well nearly flat, and then this window section here tucks into the flap. It's perfect where you have a scene, but you can just have panels of paper as well. Stands really nicely, and there's a space inside for your sentiment. So that is a bay window card. We have an offset gatefold card, thanks to Heather Forgan in Scotland, whom I saw this design and asked if I could case it from her. So it's like a gatefold card, but it's offset instead of being in the middle, and it has the addition of some nicely tucked in ribbon. Just do that there, so you don't have to wrap the ribbon right the way around. It's cleverly tucked inside. So that is that one, offset gatefold. We then have this one here, which uses the papers but also the basic borders dies, so I'll show you those in a second, and you'll get some different elements of this to use on different cards. These are all with the Winter Meadow papers. This one here is actually a set of 3 cards created using 3 pieces of paper which you cut at the same time into 3 different pieces, and then you swap the pieces around. So if you concentrate on this one, for example, you can see here that's the left piece, that's the piece on the right, and that's the piece on the top, and then you can follow that through with this lovely patterned paper, the left, the top and the centre. So it actually makes 3 cards, and it's a really easy one to recreate, and you can either stamp straight onto here or you can add a die cut that you'll see in the second set of cards. And then we have this card here, which has got some edge panels and then a raised panel in the centre. Let me show you the papers and also the stamps that coordinate with this one. So these are the Winter Meadow papers. Sorry, they're just pieces left over from my designing. So we have this beautiful one here with the scenery, and the stamp matches this as well. And on the reverse you've got some just plain watercolour sort of ice effects. We have this lovely one here with the berries, and on the reverse of that, that lovely pretty peacock colour. We have this one here which has got like a quite sure what colour it is in the background, whether it is soft sea foam or not, but it's a very pretty delicate piece, and that's got that lovely deep blue on the other side. We have this one here, which obviously I haven't touched for some reason, and this has got those lovely fir trees on it, and then that coordinating background. This is the one that I used for that bay window card, so each piece has two parts of it, so you get two of this piece, so you could easily make 4 scenery cards. Also makes a great scrapbook page, and it's got those the deer in there in front of the trees. And then finally we have this piece. Obviously this comes as a 12 by 12 to start with. This is very easy just to cut down and put a sentiment on, but I've used it in this set of cards here. So those are the papers for Winter Meadow. There's a stamp set called Magical Meadow that goes with it, and this has that reiteration of the trees here and a smaller version, those pretty berries, and then some of the foliage that you can see, as in this one here, this one for those lovely berries, and then obviously this one for the distant trees, and also this greenery here is added in. So this is called Magical Meadow. You don't need this stamp set for the class, but if you want to go on and create some coordinating cards, or when your papers run out, it's a great combination. There is a set of dies that go with it, and they are called Magical Meadow dies, and you will get some of these elements in your packs. So these dies here on the left hand side cut out all of those images that you can see there. There's also some embossed snowflakes, and then these here on the right cut out individual elements. So we have some of the berries, like mistletoe, we have these ones here, and some additional foliage, berries and holly. And if I show you one of the cards, oh, perhaps I haven't put it on those ones. No, you're just trying to find one with some foliage on. Oh, it's because it's vellum, you can't see it. So here's some of the foliage behind here. Not sure how much of that you can see. So you'll get some of those. But if you want to carry on and use those, you can buy the dies and the stamps, and you get them at a special price if you order them with the class. The other thing that we're using are the magical border dies, basic borders, sorry they're called, and there's a whole series of different borders, and the ones that we're using for this class, which will be pre-cut, is this one here that's got the stitching, and then more like a sort of rick-rack design. I know you can't see that in detail, but both of those are stitched on both sides. So those are the dies. Let me show you the non-Christmas version. So we have the papers to start with, and the stamp set that matches this you won't find in the catalogue. It's called Translucent Florals. It's this one here, which I'll show in a bit more detail. These are an online exclusive item, so you can order them through me, you can order them online, but they're just not in a printed catalogue. It means that Stampin' Up can add more products throughout the year rather than waiting for a new catalogue release. So let me show you the papers. We have this one here, and again we've got these lovely sort of water effects on the back. We've got this one here with them spread out a little bit further, and that backing there in bubble bath, and then we've got a smaller version of it like so, that lovely green. Then we've got some foliage pieces for that beautiful Pretty Peacock. So Pretty Peacock is used in both of these sets of papers, so that's a nice ditzy little print with Calypso coral on the back, and then another set of really pretty foliage. Sorry about the pieces cut up. And then we've got the pale blue on the reverse. It looks like Pool Party. Let me show you the stamp set and the cards. This is the stamp set, Translucent Florals, and the pictures here really don't do it justice. The images are really detailed. It's a cling stamp set, so red rubber, and you've got 4 different sentiments and these beautiful foliage items. That also has dice to go with it. Let me show you the designs. Perhaps if I leave that one there. So exactly the same here. So we have a bay window card, like so. Exactly the same. It's difficult to photograph these 3D cards. There you can see some of that stamp as well on the detail there. Hopefully it will focus on that. Then we have here the offset gatefold, and I put a little strip of the paper on the inside, and there's a little bit more stamping on there. You can just see it in the background. I've done it very subtly. We have the one with the 4 panels are going round. There's that one there. Some of the gems. This is the one with that pretty basics border, and this has got a different border. This has got that zigzag as opposed to the one that's slightly more curved, but you'll get both of those in both sets. And then we have the split of 3, where you've got the 3 designs. So if you focus on this one here with the foliage, this is the top right hand piece, middle piece, and the bottom piece. So you can see how those go. And the backgrounds for these die cut circles are cut with our new hexagon punch, and all of those die cuts are included in your packs in different colours to coordinate with the papers. And as I said, this is the stamp set that goes with it, Translucent Florals. All of the details for this class are available on my email. So if you are subscribed to my email system and you've ticked the newsletters, then you will get that information through on email very shortly, if not already. If you would like to book our class in a box, you can just email me, Jenny@Jemini Crafts. That's with a J in both cases. Or just pop me a message on Facebook or YouTube. Thank you so much. Orders open for these today. They opened last night, 17th of October, and they will close on the 23rd of October. The in-person class currently is planned for the 31st of October, which is just under 2 weeks away. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support and help. Happy crafting. Bye for now.